Hi, my name is Nur Shafika Izati binti Gazaini, matrix number BG221605992 from HE19.
Based on my experience while doing observations related to the waiting line system, I found that the three outlets that we have conducted research have different waiting line system. Our group has chosen cafe as the place to conduct our research on the waiting line system. Waiting line system, also known as a queuing system, it's when a person spends time waiting in a line for an activity or transaction to happen. We went to three different cafes in the same area, which is in Paragon Labuan. The purpose of our observation is to identify the length of time it takes for each cafe to serve us as the customer in their outlet. With the help of the waiting line system, a company can gain better insight into of what customers need and want in their outlet. Moreover, waiting line management system indeed helps to improve the business image. Since the outlet we chose is cafe, the way this project challenges my understanding regarding to the waiting line system of outlet that we have chosen is in terms of service. The three cafes that we run research have different ways of service, which causes the waiting line system to be different from any other outlets. The cafe we went to has the term FIFO, first in, first out, also called FCFS, first come, first serve, which means the customers have to order through the counter and have to line up to wait for their turn to order or orderly queue. As we know, long waiting time can cause customers become frustrated and dissatisfied. Thus, techniques for managing queue lines to reduce waiting time is very important.
Hi, this is Kumarisan Murthy and my matrix number is BG221604882. Well, from my observations of the waiting line system, we have identified three distinct waiting line systems in the outlets we studied. We formed three distinct groups to study the waiting line system in three different cafes. I've acquired knowledge that the implementation of the queuing line system is crucial to various establishments, such as food outlets and the prioritizations of the customers' orders and the management as well. Therefore, Guna and I visited 230 Cafe at Labuan. The primary objective is to investigate the duration it took for each cafe to serve their customers. Furthermore, I further discovered the primary insights I acquired from the study pertaining to the queue length and the wait times. Specifically, I focus on the comprehending the interplay between service rates, arrival rates, and the extent to queue or waiting line system. Examining these characteristics can aid in the calculating the mean waiting time for the customers inside the system. I acquired knowledge on the efficient allocations and the management of resources, evaluating the level of efficiency in the utilization resources such as service channels or servers inside the system. Excessive use of resources can lead to extended lines or heightened waiting periods. Stability and variability of the system. Analyzing the stability of the queuing system with regards to its capacity to manage changes in the demands, which is arrival rates, and variations in service times. Gaining comprehensive of variability facilitates the development of system that can withstand unforeseen and alternations. So additionally, the study aims to investigate several queuing techniques such as first come, first serve, last come, first served, and priority queuing that analyze their effects on the overall performance and the fairness of the system. Third one, the project presented challenges in the terms of data collection. Obtaining precise and excessive data on arrival rate, service times, customer behavior, and wait lengths proved to be demanding task. Obtaining a comprehensive model may necessitate gathering substantial data across many time periods and days to account for variability in this element. Furthermore, evaluating various queuing strategies, conducting experiments with different queuing and algorithms, and evaluating their effects on system can be time-consuming and resource-intensive task. Implementing modifications in a practical setting and accessing their efficacy and present difficulties. So this is what I learned, what I gained, and what the challenges I faced on the waiting line system project. Thank you very much. That's all.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Rasnisa binti Ruslan, matrix number BG2202340. From assignment of waiting line system, I learned about the importance of managing queue efficiently. I learned about the understanding differences, queuing models, optimizing system performance, and implementing strategies to minimize wait times. Next is my recommendation for the project. Part communication. Each businesses or outlet can keep customers informed about their wait time and progress in the queue to manage expectation and reduce frustration. So they can wait and not wasting their time, so they will be happy with the services. Next is the capacity planning. Regular assess and adjust system capacity to handle the varying level of demand, preventing overload during peak times. How does the project challenge my understanding of selected business outlets in waiting line system? Based on the data availability, access to accurate and relevant data about the waiting line system can be challenged. Limited or incomplete data may hinder a comprehensive understanding of the system increases. Next is the system change. The waiting line systems of business may evolve over time due to change in operations, technologies, or customer preferences. Keeping up with this change and adapting my understanding accordingly can be demanding. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hey guys, hello. So now I'm gonna tell you about my personal experience toward this assignment. So in this assignment, from my personal experience, I got to learn the importance of waiting line system in a restaurant. So first of all, having a proper waiting line system affects the demand patterns of a restaurant. As an example, demand patterns is where having a proper waiting line system helps you with staffing and also shows you how important inventory management is. This is because when you have a demand pattern, you have to check about your restaurant's peak day and busy hours. So you need to know when is the right time to have your inventory in check and when is the right time to have extra staff or when it's time to have minimal staff. Second is efficiency of operations. Efficiency of operations is where we have quick table turnovers and minimizing wait times. Now I'm going to be talking about the major findings of these restaurants and I'll be telling a few recommendations. So first of all, 230 Cafe and UT uses digital kiosk. Digital kiosk is where food is ordered online through scanning a QR or by Google form or something. It is ordered through, via online. Whereas for Mito, they are a bit old school where you still have to order the food at the counter. And next is for seating capacity. Looking at the seating capacity, 230 Cafe has a capacity of 10 tables and 50 chairs, where it has a decent amount of seating capacity and can fit around 40 to 50 customers at a time. As for UT, they have 13 tables and 45 chairs, more or less like 230 Cafe. It has a decent amount of seating capacity and can fit around 30 to 40 customers at a time. Whereas for Mito Cafe, they have only 19 chairs and 6 tables, as their seating capacity is quite low and they can only fit around 10 to 20 customers at a time. So the recommendation that I can give is increasing seating capacity to promote more customers, and next is having a better menu, increasing their menu variety to so that customers will have various choices to choose from. Next, I'll be talking about the challenges that we may face in this waiting line system. So first of all is technology integration. Technology integration is where, like I said earlier, we are living in a modern era, so it's important for restaurants to keep up with the technology advancement. Like they can avoid having customers to order at the counter, whereas it is easier if they can just order from their table, which is by using digital kiosk. So there are still restaurants until this day that are still old school, that have not kept up with technology advancement. And next is variable demand. Variable demand is where we have fluctuations in customer demand. It's like customer demands may vary each and every day. So sales and turnovers also may vary for restaurants. And waiting line system plays a big part in this. It promotes customers to the restaurant and also depends on the customer satisfaction while they are at the restaurant. So it is important for restaurants to keep up, to keep themselves advanced from time to time. So I believe these are the few challenges that may happen. These challenges that I think that I personally believe plays an important role in waiting line system. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Yusnani Nordin, metric number BG22160589. From this project, I have learned about the waiting line system and its significance in operations, research, and management. This project aimed to study and compare the waiting line systems at 3 selected outlets, which is Tutati Cafe, Beauty Cafe, and Mito Coffee. The waiting line system, also known as a queuing system, is used to analyze and optimize the flow of entities through a system where they must wait for service. This project also highlighted the importance of waiting line systems in making the best use of resources, improving customer satisfaction, and managing customer expectations. The major findings from this project include the identification of the most efficient outlet in managing its waiting line system is Tutati Cafe, which had the highest number of arrivals and customers served per hour compared to the other 2 cafes. This project also highlighted the importance of capacity management, customer service, and access to nutritious food as key factors in enhancing the waiting line system at the selected outlets. Additionally, this project emphasizes the significance of using waiting line systems to improve customer satisfaction and optimize resource utilization in various real-world settings. This project challenged my understanding of the selected business outlets' waiting line systems by highlighting the differences in their efficiency and customer service. It provided insight into the various factors that contribute to an effective waiting line system, such as customer arrival rates, service time, and queue management. Additionally, the project emphasized the importance of using technology and operational approach to enhance the waiting line systems, which challenged my understanding of traditional waiting line management method. That's all from us. Thank you.
Hello and good morning. My name is Devnas Yunis and my metric number is BG22110073. And I'm going to answer the 2 questions for this video presentation, which is number 1, what I have learned from this project. And what I have learned after conducting this project is that there's more to it than meets the eye, especially for us customers. Before I've conducted this project, I've never looked into a system, especially in the food and justice system, more deeply than ever before, because before this I just ordered the food without even thinking about the waiting line system, how the workers going to prepare our food, what time are they preparing the food, and all of that. I've never think about anything like that before, and after I've conducted this project, I've learned that there are many plans or there are many actions that have been taken in order for the restaurants or the cafe to run smoothly, so that the customer satisfaction when ordering from that cafe would increase. And now we move on with the second question, which is what are my recommendations from this project. And what I've learned from the 3 outlets that we have conducted a study is that from these 3 outlets, there are little to no healthy foods or nutritious foods that are available for order from the 3 outlets. So my recommendation is to make a nutritious meal or a nutritious menu that is available for customers to order from that cafe or from the 3 outlets that we have conducted research on. Now, let's move on with the last question, which is how this project challenges my understanding about the business outlet waiting line system. And I've Before conducting this project, I have always known that customers just have to wait in line or waiting in the queue for them to make an order to the restaurant. Now, after conducting this project from these three outlets, I've come to an understanding where restaurants have many ways to make the waiting line system much more easier for the customers to wait. There are many ways for customers to make an order without relying on just going in a long queue for a long time just for them to make their order. And especially in these three outlets, they have used a kiosk service for customers to make their order much more easier for them to give to the restaurants. And in that way, the waiting line system would be shortened and make it more easier for customers to make their order. And that is my understanding, and that's how this project challenges my understanding before I've conducted this project. And that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurabita Nabila binti Ismawi. My metric number is BG202356. From this project, I have learned about the significance of waiting line system. The project aims to study and compare the waiting line system at three selected outlets, highlighting the importance of making the best use of resources, improving customer satisfaction, and managing customer expectation. This project also emphasized the use of capacity management to optimize traffic and efficiently the implementation of technologies such as QR code for ordering and intelligence for delivery robot, and the provision of nutrients for food option to enhance customer satisfaction. My recommendation from the project is employee training. Need trained staff to manage queue effectively, addressing customer concern and maintaining a positive atmosphere even during busy period, and also implement technology. Utilize technology such as online queuing system to streamline the waiting process and provide a more convenient experience for users. Project challenge that I understand of selected business outlets waiting line system is diverse factors. Waiting line system can be influenced by numerous factors such as customer behavior, service variability, and unexpected events, making it challenging to create a one-size-fits-all solution. Second challenge is real-world dynamic. Theoretical concept might not always align with the practical challenge faced by the business outlet. Real-world dynamic can introduce complexities that were not apparent in the theoretical models.